Any photographs or audio from Ready Player One is owned by Warner Brothers and not me. Clark the Geek doesn't make any claim of ownership and is simply using them for educational purposes and criticism under fair use. Welcome to the Film Station. This is where we're going to take a look at all of our favourite films and analyse them and review them. I'm Clark the Geek, and I think you've already guessed because of all this stuff what film we're going to be covering. Yep, it's Ready Player One, released earlier this year. I've always had a soft spot for this film because it's just every time I watched it, I've watched it 3 times as of this recording this video, and each time it will always put a smile on your face. So let's go into more detail and get to the review. The year is 2045 and the world is living in poverty, or most parts of it, and the way people escape this harsh reality is the Oasis, and the creator of it has died but left behind an Easter egg. Whoever finds it will have total control over the Oasis itself. I feel that the story is quite relevant to our times because there are some parts of the world which are facing global warming, poverty, third world hunger problems, and also another message that this movie presents. Don't spend your time staring at screens. I mean, right now you're probably watching me on an iPad right now, aren't you? What? How does he know that? So I'm going to give the story segment a 9.5 out of 10. Before we get onto the characters, I just want to say that the Oasis avatars are very creative on how intricate the patterns and designs are. I just wanted to mention that. Now, in terms of the characters, Wade and Samantha, aka Parzival and Artemis, are very well written, acted, and have great chemistry. There is a progression of his character from start to finish, and you do see that, not just with him, but Artemis as well. H can provide some nice laughs, and Daito and Sho are some very kick-butt characters, seeing as they're ninjas. Now, people have said that Sorrento's character is pretty one-dimensional, and usually that would be a bad thing. However, that's basically the point of his character. His ultimate fantasy is a guy in a suit. So it does succeed in what it's trying to achieve, basically. So the characters get an 8.5 out of 10. Now, music is quite prominent in this film, as there's a lot of iconic 80s tunes played in this. 2 of my particular favourites were Jump by Van Halen and Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees are played in this. These 2 songs are some of my all-time favourite songs, personally. So it was great to hear them in this film, and, you know, it does make you kind of want to dance along to them as well. They're just that great of tunes. However, I'm still giving the music a 9 out of 10. Those 2 tunes overrid everything. There are loads and loads of pop culture references in this, and as many people have said, if you tried studying this film for days, you still probably wouldn't have found all the Easter eggs in this. So my personal favourite references include there's a Mechas Cube, the 1960s Batmobile, and Chucky. Just an absolute scene of pure joy. So obviously, pop culture references get a 10 out of 10. So the direction, well, it's Spielberg. We know what to expect. I mean, this film really does have lots and lots of action, you know, because it's Spielberg, and you know, the real world sequences feel like it, and so does some of the Oasis segments. So the direction gets a solid 10 for me. Now, when I came out of the cinema, I gave this film a 9.5 out of 10. Has my opinion changed? We can get to the verdict to find out. So if we add 10, 10, 9, 8.5 and 9.5, we get 47 out of 50. If we divide this by 5, we're going to get our score of 9.4 out of 10. Just about changed. Now, I hope to see you guys next week for another episode of the Film Station. Thanks for watching.